Hello, I am Bhakti. I am a student of economics at Azim Premji University. I've undertaken a small project under the course on research methods to understand the impact of urbanization on lakes in Bangalore. Lakes can be thought of as common pool resources, and common pool resources have two main features. One, that they're rival in nature, which means that nobody can be restricted from using the resource. But on the other hand, they're subtractable in nature, which means that use by one user reduces the availability to others. Thus, it becomes crucial to understand the governance and management of common pool resources. Bangalore is traditionally known for its network of lakes. In this project, I've undertaken a case study of Agara Lake in Bangalore. In this project, I have explored three main research questions. One, I've tried to understand the change in governance of lakes post urbanization. Second, I've tried to understand the change in change in resource use post urbanization. Third, I've tried to understand the impact of urbanization on lake ecosystem or lake ecology in general. Under literature review, I have referred to these four papers. Mundoli, Manjunath, and Nagendra 2014 have undertaken a study to understand the change in governance of lakes in Bangalore. According to their study, lakes were previously governed by village communities, and there were community assigned occupations like Gauda, Toti, who used to govern and manage the lakes. But over a period of time, due to urbanization, lakes have been undertaken or have been taken over by government and also by public private partnership models. Nagendra and Unnikrishnan 2015 have undertaken a study to understand the impact of privatization of lakes in Bangalore. According to the study, the urban poor or the rural poor use the lakes for livelihood and non livelihood purposes. But due to privatization, these communities can no longer use the resources, and these communities have been alienated from lakes. This has led to exacerbation of the existing inequalities in cities. Third, Gowda and Sridhara 2007 have undertaken a study to understand the change in lake ecosystems post urbanization, and they have mentioned certain lakes that have had a complete transformation in land use. There are certain lakes in Bangalore that have been transformed into stadiums and bus stops. Nagendra and D'Souza, 2011, have undertaken a case study of Agara Lake to understand the impact of urbanization. This paper has been mainly referred for the further case study. Under conceptual framework, I've used Ostrom's conception of common pool resources. I use a lens of change in perception towards the lake. Earlier, the lake was perceived as a resource which was used for livelihood and non-livelihood purposes. But over a period of time, due to urbanization and introduction to constructions around the lake was started being perceived as a resource for recreational purposes. This is a case study of Agara Lake. Agara Lake is situated in the Koramangala Chalagatta Valley in southeast of Bangalore. It is located in Sarjapura Ring Road between Koramangala and the HSR layout. The water from Agara Lake flows to Belandur Lake before flowing to Vartur Lake, which is one of the largest lakes in Bangalore. To talk about the uh, change in governance of Agara Lake, Agara Lake was once surrounded by Agara village community, but In 1990, it was taken over by the BDA, the Bangalore Development Authority, and HSR layout was built. HSR layout is a layout of um, several residential complexes. In 2007, it was leased out to Biota, a private firm, under the public-private partnership model. But due to constant protests by the citizens and a PIL, a public interest litigation filed by the environmental support group, this lease was cancelled. Later, due to citizens' initiative and effort, there was a formation of Agara Lake Protection and Management Society, a body of a registered body of citizens. And due to their strong support and involvement, and which was combined with support by the government, um, Agara Lake under Agara Lake has undergone rejuvenation. The rejuvenation process started in 2016 and it ended in 2019. To talk about the change in the resource use of Agara Lake, when the Agara Lake was surrounded by Agara village, the village community used to use water from this lake for agriculture and other livelihood purposes like fishing and other non-livelihood purposes as well. But after post-urbanization and post-land use change, the lake has now been started using for um, recreational purposes. These two maps show the change in land use post rejuvenation. If you look at the map of 2017 closely, you'll see a lake dirt path which has been transformed into walking area and cycling track post rejuvenation. The sewage area shown in map of 2017 has been transformed into children's play area. Thus, we can see that post rejuvenation, there have been certain changes in the land use of the lake. Several amenities have been built for recreational purposes. To talk about the impact on ecosystem, when the lease to the private firm Biota was cancelled, lake had got completely polluted due to ill maintenance. But due to constant efforts by the citizens, and there were several tree plantation drives, cleanliness drives were organized by ALPMS. And due to their efforts and the rejuvenation activities, the Agara Lake has been restored to a certain extent. Over a period of time, due to increased constructions and change in land use, several wetlands around the lake had been severely impacted. But post rejuvenation, certain constructed wetlands have been set up to ensure that the sewage does not enter the lake body. Kalyanis have been built for rituals and idol immersions, again to maintain the lake ecosystem and to protect the lake body. To conclude, Agara Lake has undergone a change in governance. It was once governed by Agara village community, and now it is being it is being governed by government with the support by ALPMS, a citizen-led initiative, a citizen-led group. Secondly, the lake was mainly used for agriculture and livelihood purposes, but post urbanization, it is mainly used for recreational purposes. Third, the lake body was polluted after the lease got cancelled, but due to restoration rejuvenation efforts, the lake ecosystem has got restored to a certain extent. But the crux is that lakes need constant and consistent efforts for maintenance. And let's see how it goes further. Agara Lake can be seen as a model for rejuvenation, and it could certain rejuvenation activities could be carried out um, in other parts of Bangalore and other parts of the country as well. Um, Thank you. These are my references.